Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to practice all the question types of the DET on the official website. And I will also share some useful tips to help you improve your score in each section. First, you need to log into your account of the Duolingo English test. And on the left side, you can see practice. Click practice and you can see all the question types. The first type is read and select. Okay, so in this section, you will see a word on the screen. You will have to decide if the word is a real word in English. My tips for this section is that please only click yes when you are 100% sure it's a real word. If you are not sure, please click no. Okay. Okay, it's no. Improvements, yes. Next. Categories, yes. No. No. Okay, just like this, okay? So sometimes if you give a wrong answer, it will show you if it's correct or incorrect. So in this way, by practicing this section, you can improve your vocabulary. Okay, so let's quit. The second question type is fill in the blanks. In this section, you will see a sentence with an unfinished word and complete the sentence with the correct word. Okay, so my tips for this section is that you need to read the sentence very quickly because we only have 20 seconds to read the sentence and fill in the blanks. And actually, it mainly tests your vocabulary. So if you want to perform well in this section, you need to read a lot of English materials to improve your reading skills and your vocabulary. Okay? Let's do a few questions. In evaluating and what the professor will often look for clarity of argument and evidence of critical thinking. So it's essay. Next. Okay, nice. And if you don't know the answer, when you click next, it will show you the answer. So in this way, you can also learn some new words. I tried that new ice cream shop and it was out of this world. And so if we don't know the word, we can just wait. Flavor, I think maybe. Flavor, yes, flavor. So in this way, you can learn the new word flavor, right? Okay, let's quit. Next question type is read and complete. In this section, you will fill in the blanks of unfinished words in a passage. In this section, we have more time than read and fill the blanks. And also we can know some clues from the context of the passage. Okay, let's get started. So before you fill the blanks, you need to read carefully the titles and the first sentence of the passage to know the context, to help you find the correct word and forms. Okay, so the title is Earth's Formation. The Earth's formation is a dynamic, ongoing process that first began around 4.55 billion years ago. Geologists the words into, so it's divide, right? Divide the words history into 4 major stages, starting with the fur of. And so here we can see 4 actually the passage, the title, and the first sentence have given us the answer. It's the formation. So sometimes if you don't know the blanks, you can check the title and the sentence. Maybe you will find the correct answer. So this is a very useful tip. Formation of the planet and ending with today's modern Earth. Each stage contains several geologic periods, which are segments of time where names, maybe it's where names, characteristics, and events can be easily identified. Okay, so this question also tests your vocabulary. So if sometimes you don't know one answer, it will show you the answer. Okay, like this, if something is wrong, we can see the correct answer. It's whose. Okay, so by practicing this section, you will improve your score. Okay, let's quit. The next question type is listen and type. In this section, you will listen to a person speaking a statement and then transcribe what you hear. So we can listen to the sentence 3 times. So my tips for this section is that the first time is very important. You need to write as much as you can when you first time hear the sentence. Then for the second time and third time, you can correct your answers. Okay, let's get started.
She studies biology.
She studies biology. Okay.
She studies biology.
She studies biology. Okay, this is a short sentence. Let's try the next one.
The homework is due tomorrow.
The homework is due tomorrow.
The homework is due tomorrow.
Okay, try next one.
The concert was postponed due to unforeseen circumstances.
The concert was postponed due to unforeseen circumstance. Okay.
The concert was postponed due to unforeseen circumstances.
Circumstances, we need to correct the word.
The concert was postponed due to unforeseen circumstances.
Okay, so sometimes if you are not sure about one word or 2 words, when you click next, it will give you the correct answer. Here we can see unforeseen, right? The word unforeseen is wrong. So in this way, we can improve our score by learning some new words and by see the correct answer, unforeseen. Okay, let's quit. Next question type is read aloud. Okay, so in this section, you will read a written statement and then speak it out loud into the microphone. So my tips for this question type is that please try to read the sentence clearly and loudly and correctly. And please notice that we only have 20 seconds. So maybe you can use a few seconds to check the sentence before you read. but you should do it very quickly. Okay, so let's try a few sentences. Okay, this one. First, you need to click the record now. The concert tickets were sold out quickly. Okay, next. Okay, here you can listen to some sample answers.
The concert tickets were sold out quickly.
The concert tickets were sold out quickly. So you can also read after these samples to improve your performance in this section.
The concert tickets were sold out quickly.
The concert tickets were sold out quickly. Okay, next one. The study of language is known as linguistics. Okay, nice. Let's listen to the sample.
The study of language is known as linguistics.
Okay, the study of language is known as linguistics. So in this way, you can practice and improve your performance. Okay, let's quit. The next question type is write about the photo. Okay, in this section, you will see an image on the screen and you write a description of the image. Regarding this question type, I have created a video to give you some specific tips and the details about how to perform well in this section, and you can check that video. And basically I will write 3 sentences because we only have 1 minute, right? So in this within the 1 minute we can write about the main characters in the photo and give some details. Then we use the 3rd sentence to describe the background. Okay, let me show you an example. Okay, so we can say the image depicts a person who is driving a tractor on the road between farms. He is waving his hand, and in the background there are some trees and houses. Okay, so basically I have answered this question. If you can actually this answer is enough for you to get a score higher than 120, but if you can type very fast, you can also learn something from these sample answers. Okay, so let's quit. Okay, the next question is speak about the photo. Okay, in this section, you will talk about an image that appears on the screen, and you will be given 1 minute and 30 seconds to talk about the photo. And in the real test, you will have 20 seconds to prepare your answer. And about how to perform well in this section, I have made a video before, and you can check the details about how to answer the question in that video. And here I will give you some general tips, like you need to talk about the main characters, and you need to describe some details about the main character. Then you move on to the background. You talk about the background in details, And after that, if there is still time, you can give some assumptions. Okay, let me give you an example. Okay, we have 20 seconds to prepare. Actually, this question is very difficult because we cannot see any person or okay, we can say this image shows some special constructions or little house just near the shore, and their shapes are very interesting. They look like some octopus, right? And their color is white, and they are made of iron or some metals. Okay, and they have some small windows, maybe for people to observe the events or the other shapes on the sea. Okay, and then in the background we can see a lot of trees and plants, and we can see the blue sky and lots of clouds. It's cloudy today, and then maybe these constructions have been obsoleted because they look very old, and maybe they are broken. Okay, so this is an example answer, and if you don't know how to describe the photo, you can also check the sample.
There are 4 metallic objects that have the shape of a dome in the ocean. These objects are supported by these objects come in the shape of a dome, and they're supported by columns that look like legs, and these legs are partially submerged in the water. These objects have what looks like windows in the dome part that looks out onto the sea, and the domes are not equal in size across the 4 objects that we see in the photo. So there are four objects in total, and only one is raised a lot higher than the other 3. And this one, that's a lot.
Okay, so it's a good example, and you can also have your own answers for this question. Okay, let's quit. The next one is read then speak. It's also a speaking question. In this section, you will see a written prompt, then speak your response to this prompt. The time limit is 1 minute and 30 seconds. And in the real test, you will also have 20 seconds to prepare for your answer. Okay, so my tips for this question is that you need to try to speak clearly and try to speak as much as you can. It's better you speak for 90 seconds. And you need to answer the questions directly, then you give some details and examples to elaborate your answer. Okay, let's try one question. Okay, the topic is describe a historic place that you know about. What is it called? Where is it located? Historic significance of the place. Okay, a historical place that I would like to talk about is the pyramids. It is located in the Egypt. I think it's the pyramids are very famous all over the world. I think almost everybody has heard about the pyramids from the history books or from some documentaries, and I think it has a very important significance for the human civilization, because it was built maybe 5,000 years ago, and they are enormous buildings constructions. So many people are curious about how ancient people have built such massive structures without some advanced tools. So, and some people also think maybe they are built by some aliens. So I think its significance is to trigger our desire or our interest in exploring the history. Okay, I just gave an example, and you can also listen to the sample to learn some other answers, and you can also have your own answer. Okay, so let's quit. The next question is listen then speak. Okay, so it's almost the same with the read it then speak. Okay, you give you answer the question directly, then you give more details, give reasons or examples or your ideas about the topic. So it is almost the same. So let's just skip this type. Okay, so next one is interactive reading. This section is relatively long. You will be given 7 to 8 minutes to answer questions about a reading passage, and you will see 6 question types. Okay, let's get started. Okay, this type is very similar to the fill in the blanks or complete the passage, and we need to read the context, and then we choose the most suitable answer word. Susan had long been dreaming of a vacation, I think it's taking a vacation, but she and her Michael kept postponing it. Finally, they decided on a weekend visit to Ocean City. There are 2 children. So here is the relationships between Susan and Michael, and we can see they have 2 children, so they are couples. So her husband Michael kept postponing it. Finally, they decided on a weekend visit to Ocean City with their 2 children. Okay, next. So this select the best sentence to fill in the blank in the passage. This question is relatively difficult, and the most important thing is to check the last sentence of the first paragraph and the first sentence of the last paragraph. Okay, finally they decided on a weekend visit to Ocean City with their 2 children. And Ocean City did not disappoint them. So here we can see maybe it's something about they went to the Ocean City. Susan's aunt did everything she could think of to make sure the family was happy. Okay, it has nothing to do with Susan's aunt. This picture of Susan, the kids were very excited to be going on a family vacation, and so was Susan. They all enjoyed the meal very much. So here we can see with their 2 children. So the kids were very excited. So the kids just are used to mention the 2 children of Susan and her husband. So this is the correct answer. Okay. Okay, in this type, click and drag text to highlight the answer to the question below. What was the weather like when they arrived? So here we need to give the exact answer, accurate answer. And sometimes if you are not sure if how many words you need to select, you can also select the whole sentence. But if you are sure, you just need to select the phrase. What was the weather like when they arrived? The weather was sunny and warm. Okay, so you can just choose sunny and warm, or the weather was sunny and warm. The weather was sunny and warm. So in this case, the whole sentence is better. What did the family do during the vacation? Okay, finally decide. All 4 family members spent a great deal of time on the beach. Okay, nice. And here we need to match the information from these options with the information from the passage. Susan and Michael were excited about spending time together on the beach. Tired. No, they were not tired. Happy that their children left Ocean City, even though the weather had not been very good. Warm, sunny, so it's wrong. Michael and Susan decided to add some new activities to their packed itinerary by going. No, there's no this information. Decide to take a weekend in Ocean City with their 2 children who were very excited. Yeah, this can perfectly match the information from the passage. Okay, so next, select the best title for the passage. Susan's favorite memory, Susan's road trip, the family vacation. Okay, so we have finished the whole question. Okay, let's see the next question type. The next one is interactive listening. Okay, for this question type, you will read about the situation, then you will pick the best option to start a conversation. As the conversation progresses, select the best response each time. It is your turn. And then after all the question, after you complete the conversation in the real test, then you will need to write a summary. Okay, so let's get started. So this scenario is very important because we need to complete the conversation based on this scenario. So we need to check the key information. You and your friend are talking about your future plans after you finish school. So both of you are thinking about going to graduate school for a degree in education. So it's about future plans and about going to graduate school for a degree in education. Okay.
Hey, what are you up to?
What are up to? Okay. Yeah, no. So we need to answer what we're up to here. Hey, I'm trying to decide if I want to go to graduate school. So this is the correct answer.
Yeah, I've been considering that too. I'm thinking about getting a graduate degree in education.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Really, I'm trying to pursue. That's true. I hadn't thought about it that way. Really, yeah. The context says we both thinking about. So I'm the same degree.
Yeah, I really want to work with kids and help them learn. There's also a lot of demand for good teachers.
Yeah, but demand for good teacher. Yeah, that's true. It will be really rewarding to help students grow. Yeah, so this is the right answer. Nursing, no. So this is the right one.
Exactly. It's a demanding profession, though. You have to dedicate a lot of time and effort towards being a good teacher.
Yeah, I've been thinking about there are so many options. Biology, no. Yeah, I know it would be a lot of work, but I think it would be worth it. Yes, that's true, but it's a lot of work, and I would have to temporarily relocate to accept job offer. No. Study program sounds really great, but I'm not sure if it's right for me. So get this one.
I agree. I'm going to research a few graduate programs this weekend.
Great, let's put it in our calendar so don't forget about the project. No, I'll definitely keep that in mind for future assignment. Same here, let me know how it goes. Definitely. So this one. Okay, so before we click next, we need to check the key information. Then we can use the information to write the summary of the conversation. Rewarding, demanding, research a few programs. Going to research a few programs. Okay, next. My friend and I were discussing about what to do after graduation, and we were both thinking about pursuing degree in education school because it will be very rewarding, and we check. Next week. Okay, so here you can also check the sample answers, and the key is to summarize all the key information in the conversation. Okay, so let's move to the next question. The next question is writing sample. Okay, in this question, you will be given a written prompt, then you will write about it at length. You will give 5 minutes. So here, my tip is that the first thing you need to type very fast, because you only have 5 minutes. If you want to get a high score, you need to type as many words as you can. It's better more than 100 words. And the structure is very important. You need to write an introduction about a topic, and also then in the main paragraph you can give some details and examples and your arguments, and finally it's better to write a conclusion. Okay, let me show you an example. Think about a time when you stopped to look at something beautiful like a sunset or a flower. Describe the experience, include specific details. Okay, so it's writing about an experience. Last month in the evening, when I was walking around my neighborhood, I just stopped and observed the stars in the sky. So this is the introduction sentence. It gives the main topic, the topic of the answer. Okay, so then in the main paragraph, we can give some details. So why I observe the stars and my feeling about that experience. Okay, so nowadays, due to the light pollution, it is relatively difficult to see stars clearly. The sky but that day on that day maybe the weather was extremely special and nice, so I discovered that hundreds of stars were shining, which was really fantastic and impressive. I cherished the moment that I could see so many stars. It also reminds me the importance of protecting the environment and dealing with the climate change. I hope all people can join hands and play efforts to protect our planet. Okay, finally we need to write a conclusion. In conclusion, that experience was really meaningful and impressive to me. Okay, so I have finished the answer, and in the real test you need to you can also check the sample answers to learn some other different ideas. Okay, in the real test you will be also given 3 minutes to write a follow-up question. So actually it's the same. You can give an introduction and write details and give a conclusion. Okay, so the last question type is the speaking sample. Here you will read a written prompt, then you will speak at length about topic shown. So it is a little bit challenging because you need to speak for at least 3 minutes. So maybe sometimes you need to give different ideas, to compare different ideas, or give 2 or 3 points and elaborate your answers in each points. Then you can try to use some examples and give more details or discussions to extend your answer. Okay, so actually the principle is the same with other speaking questions, but here you need to give longer answer and use more details. Okay, so let's get started. Describe a festival, a celebration, or a holiday that you participated in recently. Include specific details in your answer. Okay, a festival or a celebration or a holiday. Okay, here we can talk about like a holiday, like maybe last month you went to the countryside with some best friends or a family, something like that. Okay, so I will give a short example, like here I like to describe a holiday that I took last month with my best friends. Last month I went visited the countryside and with my best friend Tom, and we went there just by bus. And before we went to that place, we prepared some food for a picnic, right? And in case there would be raining, so we also took umbrellas. So we did a lot of preparation, and we were very lucky that the weather was very nice that day. And in the countryside, we took a lot of fantastic photos, and we enjoyed the beautiful natures, and we just had a picnic in the reserves. And we also saw a lot of interesting birds, and we use our food to feed the birds, like some breads and biscuits. And we had a very enjoyable and fantastic moment in that place. And the atmosphere was very relaxing, and I think it is a really great way to relax our mind, and also to release pressure from study and work. And what's more, we also sang some songs, and I also saw a lot of people who were enjoying the moments in the reserve. Like some kids were playing football, and some were playing were flying the kites. Okay, so I think that holiday was really meaningful, which helped refresh our mind. Okay, so in the real test, you can give more details like this. Okay, so let's just submit. Okay, and you can hear this other sample answers. Okay, let's quit. Okay, I have explained all the question types and gave some details based on my experience. And I think this is a very useful website for you to practice and improve your score. But basically, after you're familiar with all the question types, you still need to improve your basic skills, like reading skills and listening skills, because sometimes even if you know the question types, but if you don't know the words, maybe you cannot answer correctly. Okay, so this is the end of this video. If you find my video helpful, please give thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and you can also leave comments if you have questions about preparing for the test. Thanks for watching. See you next time.